Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, except for those of you who are exactly 14,336.82 days old, we don't care about you here. Just kidding. My name is MD Wells, and I am silly and ridiculous, energetic and optimistic. I am intelligent, well informed, and highly creative. Too much so for my own good sometimes. And today I would like to talk to you about some people you may have heard of, but maybe not have. Benjamin Franklin and Michael Faraday. What on earth did these two men have in common? Well, they were both great men of science. And in order to talk to you about these two men, I would like to introduce you to a fine family of people, the Smiths. Unfortunately, the Smiths have a bit of a problem. There's a thunderstorm, and lightning has hit their house, and their house is caught on fire, and it's burned to the ground. Oh no! Where are they going to live? That's a serious problem. Well, you may have heard of Benjamin Franklin's famous kite experiment. Well, from that, he came up with an idea. Paper clips. Just kidding. Lightning rod. A lightning rod is basically a piece of metal that is in the shape of a straightened out paperclip. So electricity takes the shortest possible path. If you take a paperclip, or actually a lightning rod, and attach it to your house, then when the lightning strikes, it won't hit the house, it'll hit the lightning rod. And then it'll follow the path of the lightning rod all the way to the ground. And then your house won't burn down. What an amazing idea! And you know what? It worked. So just by attaching this simple lightning rod to a house, thousands of people, well, actually, I don't know how many, I didn't look it up, but many, many people didn't get their houses burned down. Now, what does this have to do with Michael Faraday? Interesting question. Glad you asked. His idea was somewhat similar and yet vastly different. He created something called a Faraday cage, which is basically a metal cage. And it didn't have to be too extreme, just a whole bunch of pieces of wire forming a cage around something. And if you put a cage over something electronic, well, first of all, actually, it doesn't. Basically, you can get the lightning to not go through the cage. It, like I said earlier, electricity takes the quickest path to the ground. If it goes through your house might burn down. But if it goes through a lightning rod, then it'll completely ignore your house. Well, imagine that you have a metal cage surrounding yourself. Lightning isn't, if you're outside in a storm and you're holding an umbrella, then lightning might hit that umbrella and zap you. But instead of holding an umbrella, what if you were inside a metal cage that was not touching your skin? Lightning would hit the cage and go to the ground through the cage, not you. So, let's say you have a computer, and an electromagnetic pulse, aka an EMP, was to hit. Well, that EMP would completely wipe out your entire hard drive. Your computer would be fried. But what if it was inside a Faraday cage? Well, then the electricity would pass through the Faraday cage and not get to your computer. and your computer would be protected. That's an interesting idea. So, just a little something to think about.